Hi Leo, how are you? I am going to do a general reading for all of you Leos out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Take what works, leave what does not. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So let's see what's going on with all of our Leos. Really appreciate you being a part of my channel, Living Black Stars Tarot. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. Uh-oh, we have a karmic situation. Ding, 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 ding. Alert, alert. We have us a karmic situation. Now, this is the card of fates. Okay. This can mean a few things. This could be a karmic relationship you're dealing with, situation, a lesson that you have not learned yet, keeps coming back, something that you have to accept. I feel like there's something you have to accept, Leo, as done. It could be a relationship that you were involved with. I just get the sense that you put a lot of energy into a relationship and then it's not working and you're like, why didn't it work? I gave it everything I had, everything I had. But it was one of these energies with this clean it up reversed and the fork in the road. It's like you were trying to make something happen that didn't want to happen. So when you try to force things to be, either you have to accept it as they are, but you can't change them. This is what you asked for. This is what you got. This is what you were given. But it wasn't what you thought it was it? So, how do you fix this? How do you change this? Can you change it? I'm feeling like there's a male in your circle of friends. Who is this male? I feel like they're not part of this situation. But it could be somebody that, I hate to say this, but I just get the feeling that there's someone else that you are trying to make a relationship with that I just don't see it bringing any happiness. It's like you're chasing after somebody who doesn't want you. Again, just like Cancer, unrequited love. Because you want a new life. So here's another thing I'm picking up. If you're involved with somebody, Leo, and, you know, things haven't been going very well, and it could be because of an addiction. You know, this card of the fates, the Serenity Prayer is connected to that. And that usually is connected. When we think of that, you know, we go right to AA, right? Accept the things I cannot change. So a few of you are really at this point of having to make a real decision about going in. You can't clean it up. I mean, if this person doesn't want to change, they're not going to put down the bottle. They're not going to make the effort, you know, to like take care of themselves or whatever. I think it's one of those things you have to really understand that that's how it's going to be. That's their life to choose. You can move on. So if you're hanging on to somebody whose ways, addictions, habits, or whatever have been really, really difficult and you haven't known what to do, I think this is where you're at. It's like, I want a new life. I want a different life. I don't want this anymore, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, you're not ready to keep this going. I mean, you're over it. I just feel like you tried. I mean, you love this person, but it's not working. I mean, you can't push somebody to change, to be who you want them to be. If they're going to do what they're going to do, you have to accept that. Because until they're ready to change, they're not going to. They can try. They can say they will. But they probably won't succeed until it's them who makes the decision. You can never do something for someone else. You can only do it for yourself. So you're trying to fix something that I feel like does not want to be fixed by you. It needs to be fixed by the person. All right, so Tower's going to fall. And I think this is the problem, is that you see that they're going down a dark hole. And you want to help them, but you cannot help somebody who does not want to be helped. And that's just the truth. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do we have for our Leos at this time? Yeah. honestly, I feel like you're better off just looking at yourself, taking care of yourself. You know, this thing, it blew up. What can you do? It's too many cards. That's a lot of cards. So here, 5 of Cups comes out. Yeah, this is a hard one. You wanted to make it work. You gave it your all. Look. But now you've got to turn around and pick up the pieces for you. This relationship you might have been involved with, a Gemini, it just hurt you, left you alone, and you need to look at what's good for you now, not them. Okay, this is no longer about them. This is about you. So you might have to stand up and actually put your foot down in order to make changes. It's not something you really want to do, but I do get the sense that that's what needs to happen, especially if you have to take care of you. I mean, you're not going to be a popular person. You have to fight for what you believe in. And if this relationship, you know, there's no saving it, because they're going to hang on to what they do. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of fighting. I think you know this is pretty hopeless, this whole situation with this person. So you're really being shown to look at what is good for you, not what is good for them. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Leo, Leo, Leo. What else do we have? Yeah, I mean, here we come. 3 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups reversed. You have tried and tried and tried to make something work that's not meant to be. Okay, because they love something much more than they love you. Not necessarily a person, whatever it is that they feed. And this is one of those things, I think you see that you might have known them. You might have known them for a long time, But you just can't see this happening anymore. Now, if there's 2 men involved, if this is a work situation, I can see a disconnect happening in a work situation. So if you were involved with somebody at work, I'm getting 2 men, but it could be anybody. If you were involved with somebody at work, I just feel like emotionally one person is only in it for the fun of it, while the other person, I think, had bigger intentions. So again, you're trying to force something that does not want to be. One person, I just feel, is very emotionally disconnected and hidden behind self-medication, whatever that medication is. They would much rather be free and easy than put this to an end. You know, they don't want to change. You know, they want to come in, they want to come out. So if you're trying to be involved with somebody who cannot emotionally be totally committed, that could be a problem. That could be a real problem, because I do get the sense that they're not going to change. They're going to do what they want to do. And can you handle that? Can you handle them going out and doing whatever they want to do while you're home? Or maybe that's you. They don't love you, whoever it is. They can't love you. They can't love you because they love something else much more than you. And it's an addiction. It's something that has a real hold of them. It could be smoking. They might want to smoke cigarettes and you don't want them smoking cigarettes. Well, they're going to choose the cigarettes before they choose you, you know, because that's their best friend. They're going to try to quit smoking, but they will not succeed unless it's their idea. Get what I'm saying here? You cannot make somebody change. That's who they are. And you have to accept them as they are and help them, motivate them to change, but you cannot make them change. Yeah. This is an energy that I think has been going on, again, that toxic energy. I mean, you can offer to help them. But again, you cannot help somebody who does not want to be helped. So let's get a card of advice for all of our Leos out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Cups. You know, if you're involved with somebody, honestly, I mean, if this is somebody who you are married to, I almost feel as if you need to give them the opportunity. They know how you feel. Don't think they don't. I'm sure you have voiced it. But you need to give them the opportunity to make the changes. And if they're not going to make any changes, again, you have to accept them as they are. All right. That's what I got for you, Leo. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. It was for somebody out there. Take what works and leave what doesn't. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. All right. I will see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.